Hey, Aries. This is Lisa with the Poet Oracle. Today, we're going to get a little bit nosy. We want to know what's going on with you and your person, the person that was on your mind when you clicked on this video. We're going to be using the Serendipity Teach Me Tarot deck today. This is actually a really good deck to learn the tarot, but it's also very easy to shuffle. And, some of the decks can just be so stiff and so hard, and this one is not like that. So, if you're looking for a tarot deck, this is a great one. After we pull some cards out of the tarot, we are going to pull some oracle deck cards and get even more messages. Today I'm working with the Shadow Work Oracle deck. I have the Island Times Wellness Oracle deck and the Moon Magic. So let's keep looking here at what is going on with you and your person. So far, what we have is we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Lovers in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Man. All right, let's keep looking. Let's see what else we can get off of this. It's very interesting what's coming out thus far. So let's get a little bit more and get more clarification on this. I'm going to take all of them. They popped out really vicious like, and so I'm just going to take them all. Okay. Man, when I first look at this, the very first thing that comes to my mind when we first see this Knight of Cups, this is an emotional offer. This is somebody willing to give their love, peaceful loving at that. This is somebody that's a dreamer. They like to follow their heart. They're very affectionate. They are able to show affection. And I believe that this is you. I believe that you made an offer to this individual that's on your mind, whether it be that you verbalized that or you just showed it in your actions because you were very attracted to them and it seemed that they were very attracted to you and they were very charming. You were charming. I mean, you were taking action. They were taking action. Everything just seemed to kind of be coming together. Or at least that's how it appeared. And then the very next cards really are showing somebody that is, with this Knight of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody that is just cowardly, a troublemaker. I mean, they have no regard for how their actions will affect somebody else. So I think that you may have possibly made a love offer or at least put yourself in a position to have a love situation with somebody. And you've started to find out that they were really somebody that's very aggressive. They really didn't have any direction. They might have even love bombed you in a sense to make you believe that they were somebody else. But in actuality, they were unpredictable, unfocused. They did cowardly things. They did not think about the outcome of their actions. And then what did that cause? It caused disharmony with the Lovers in the reverse. It caused you to say, you know what, I'm starting to feel detached from this person. And it may have led to a breakup. You may be on a breakup with this person because you know what, they were just so bullying in their mentality, very aggressive, just not even thinking about how their actions or their words were affecting this Knight of Cups that came with nothing but caring and gentle vibes and energy. You came with love. You came with so much opening. Hey, I'm ready to be emotional. I'm ready to be vulnerable. And this person came with aggression. They came with no regard to consequences, and it caused a disharmony. If this was in the upright, man, you would be having a great relationship of love, but in the reverse, you don't. This is total detachment. This is a breakup that has happened. And when we look at this next card, which is the World the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this is really that there were some outside influences. Maybe there was a third party in this situation that caused this person's mood and actions to change so much into this aggressive manner and to become a troublemaker and not think about their consequences. When we think about this and we say outside influences could be third parties. They could be a job. They could be just somebody putting all their time and effort into something other than building on this relationship. This is bad luck. This is a disruption and a setback. And I would definitely say that because you made an emotional offer to kind of a jerk, right? And that who really didn't really think about your feelings, didn't think about how much it was hurting you, didn't think about even how to make you happy, didn't think about any of the consequences. It made you take your love back. Them lovers turned around in reverse and you said, you know what? I am done. This was bad luck. Bad luck. It might be a setback, but I'm going to keep going. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you have to keep going. That wheel has stopped. There were some outside influences, external influences, whatever it is. There was an interruption and a disruption in this relationship. And when we look at the Page of Pentacles, which is next, we have somebody taking action. They're laying down a foundation, and that's what you're doing. You're laying down a foundation, and that foundation has to start with you. This foundation has to start with you and loving you and becoming reliable to you and being consistent with you, because this individual was not consistent with you. Well, they might have been consistent with their bullying behavior and their tactless behavior and their unpredictability. They were definitely on point with that. But as far as showing you love and giving you what you need and giving you a solid foundation, they did not do that. You were trying to lay that foundation down. You were trying to communicate. You were trying to give an offer that somebody kind of crapped on, to be honest with you. And at this point, you're taking a step back because you realize that, you know what? I have to take care of myself. I have to take care of the opportunity that I have right now to love myself more. And this person may want to reach out to you. If you're not talking to them, they want to reach out. This is a page. A page wants to bring a message. They want to bring some type of communication to you. And here we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is really a return on investments and being a manifester, right? Manifesting your own ideas. And this is really an interesting card with this Page of Pentacles, because this is laying foundations. And then the Seven of Pentacles is your hard work paying off. So the more and more that you go within, the more and more that you grow inside of yourself, because we have to understand that love, right? You made this offer of love. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's beautiful that you made this offer of love, but you might have made it to a person that just wasn't ready yet, right? They were in this dark energy of sorts where they were just not really thinking about consequences, very selfish. And it led to a separation. It led to an interruption. It led to somewhat of a setback inside of you. But now you are laying the foundation. You are starting to work on yourself more. You are starting to look at the things that you can do, the things that you can build on. Maybe you want to go back to school. I highly recommend it. If you're not going back to school, maybe you're just learning different things. Maybe you're learning how to read tarot, but you've made a plan of action. You've left this situation behind and you've made a plan of action. This individual that did not come to the table with the right intentions, this individual that pretty much sat in a one-sided relationship, letting you give everything, you taking all the action, you being affectionate, you making all the romantic proposals while they had absolutely no direction. They were aggressive in their nature. It caused you to want to separate, and now you're building. You're coming into your own. You are evaluating your life. You are really looking at, what could I have done differently? What can I do differently in the future to create the right situation for me? I just feel like I want to pull a couple more cards, especially with what's going on with you and this person. It sounds like you and this person are not together. And if you are still together, it is very much so on the way out the door. You cannot continue to deal with somebody that has no regard for the consequences of their action. That is a very dangerous person to have within your midst. And so you have to create a foundation now that is strong, not one that is shaky, not one that's filled with somebody that's a troublemaker and disrupting your life and your energy and your positive nature. All right, and we have the Six of Swords. Oh, this is just beautiful. This is leaving hardship, and this is exactly what has happened here. The foundation that you are laying had to start with you walking away, and this is coming to a calm after all of the chaos, right? This is literally going to calmer waters, healing yourself, finding harmony within yourself. Let's go. So what's going on with this person? This person that you left behind, or this person that may get left behind if you haven't already. The one that was being aggressive. Oh my goodness, we have the devil in the reverse. All right, so overcoming addiction. This individual may have literally been in the devil form in a way. And what I mean by that is this person may have been severely depressed, and you may have been severely depressed as well. Because when we look at this, and it's in the reverse, it's almost like you have gotten to a point where you are reclaiming your own power. You have found freedom. You are overcoming the addiction of this person. And it's funny because I asked what's going on with this person, and I get a card about you letting go again. This is a really big message. I don't know that it's necessarily important with what's going on with that other person. I think the biggest takeaway that we're going to have here is that you are in the planning stage. You are in the planning stage right now. Oh my goodness. We have the 10 of Swords. This is overcoming, rising above, surviving disasters. Man, you are well on your way. We have the Queen of Cups. This is somebody that's compassionate, emotionally mature. And the fact that you started with the Knight of Cups, giving an offer that was a very solid, romantic, emotional offer. This just lets me know that this is you. You have not changed in your ability to offer your love out. You continue to remain as the Queen of Cups, the emotionally mature, sensitive, gentle, loyal individual. But then you've got the Magician in reverse. You've got somebody that's untrustworthy. And this is by far this individual that you were dealing with. This is somebody that lacked self-confidence. This is the reason why they acted the way they do. And if you think about this card right here with the Knight of Swords, this is kind of a bullying mentality, right? Well, if you know, most of the time bullies do have low self-esteem. That's why they bully people, to make themselves feel better. But this person was definitely a manipulator. They don't have any self-confidence. They don't trust other people. They're conniving. They put tricks out there. And again, with this Knight of Swords in the reverse, we have somebody that doesn't even care about the consequences. So this individual is out here just doing whatever, untrustworthy, being conniving, putting tricks and games out there, and not even caring how it affected you in the long run. I don't think I need to pull any more tarot. I think this is pretty clear. We're going to get some oracle cards. Because the truth of the matter is that whoever this individual is that you were thinking about, they did not come to the table with the right type of meal. They came to the table with some Cheetos and you were looking for some steak. And I can tell you right now that what you were offering was that steak dinner. But they continued to bring Cheetos. Now, I do like Cheetos. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but come on now. When you bring a whole love offer and then the next cards come after it are all manipulation, trickery, not even caring about, this person was not coming to the table with the right things. All right, let's get some of these oracles and see what's going on in their mind, in your mind, and whoever's mind. All right, we got the like you. I like you. This card says I like you. Now, I do believe that this person really did like you, that they really did have feelings, whether it be love or not. But the problem is that they didn't come with the right meal to the table. They came with deception and lies and trickery and all of these things. Oh my goodness. You got the twin flames card. That explains it right there. Of course you liked each other. You were twin flames, and twin flames are just that. They will burn you so that you can learn. And that's what's happened here. You guys are twin flames. You were meant to come together just to learn the lesson. And I think that you have learned what you needed to learn. Unfortunately, I don't know if this person has learned because their cards keep coming out with manipulation, trickery. No self-confidence. So I believe that this was just a twin flame connection for you. One in which you just needed to learn from. Oh my. And we got the Phoenix card. That's right. You may have blazed out. They might have burnt you out on this twin flame. But honey, you are rising back up like the Phoenix in which you are. Nobody can hold an Aries down. You might try to break us, but trust and believe, we don't break. We don't break, because I'm an Aries, and I can tell you right now, we might get sad. We might stumble a little bit, but trust and believe, we do not break. All right, so this is the girl with the snake. And this is weird because this is an empath and a narcissist paradigm. It's being charmed or used, and setting boundaries, or maybe not having boundaries. And I believe that in the beginning, when you first made this emotional offer, you didn't have boundaries set up. Okay, you didn't have the boundaries. You wanted what you wanted out of the situation, but this person just charmed you and used you. All right, and then we have ascending, and that is in the reverse, and that is transcending obstacles, learning expansion and new phases, and preparing for union in the reverse, because this person came to the table not ready for a union. You came 100% ready to give your love, but this person came in the reverse. They did not come to give you what you were seeking. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. But that's okay. We let go of people so that we can move on. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-care. Man, this right here is where you are. You are not playing. You are the phoenix. And when you take care of yourself and your emotions, you do rise up. You rise up from any ashes that tried to burn you down. And that is what you are doing, dear Aries. You are starting to make healthy choices. And the first healthy choice you did, making a plan of action and walking away from this person. Done. Done. All right, we have the seduction in the reverse, because you know what? You are not intrigued by this person anymore. You are done. You are absolutely done. You don't find anything even attractive about this person anymore, because they showed you all their ugly sides. Their ugly sides are not seductive. They're not sexy at all. Not even in the least. All right, let's get some of these shadow work oracle deck, because, child, this person that you are dealing with, they got some shadow work that they need to do. Suspiciousness. It is a quality of distrust and disbelief. Give yourself reasons why you feel this way. And I think early on you felt this way. Very early on you knew that this person was not who they had said that they were in the beginning, who they presented to you in the beginning. This is somebody that, at first they treat you like a queen. I mean, they are love bombing. They are doing everything. But then something inside of you is just like, something just doesn't feel right. What is it? And then that person's actions all started showing. It all started showing. Let's get one more. All right, impatient, and this is in reverse. It says, look for patterns of your impatience. Notice the negative physical symptoms it causes you. Take deep breaths and slow down. Now, when I look at this, and we have impatience, I think when you first made this love offer, you wanted it to happen then. You wanted it to happen then, and this person, they kind of came with all kinds of behaviors that you weren't looking for, but you wanted it to happen. You were impatient. You wanted that relationship, right? You wanted that relationship because you liked them. You really felt a vibe with them. Why? Because they were your twin flame. And so you were impatient. You wanted it to happen right then, but this person did not step up to the plate. This person left you wondering, what in the world is really wrong with me? Did I literally misread this? Let's look at a little bit. Let's get a couple of these moon magic, and then we're just going to go to some personal cards, because I'm going to tell you right now, it seems like the relationship in which you are getting out of was one that you needed to get out of. I accept and create more flow and pleasure in my life. That's right. That is what you are doing over here with these healthy choices. You are making sure that you are doing what is right for you now, not what is right for somebody else who was very tactless and bullying in a way to you with no direction. Every day I focus on what is important, and that was on the reverse. And I believe that's because, sometimes you get to thinking about this person, and maybe you don't work on your building and your healthy choices, and you kind of get consumed in thinking about this person. And so what you want to do is stop focusing on this person so much. I need you to focus on you and making healthy choices for yourself. Stop focusing on them. All right, one more moon magic, and then we're just going to go for those messages. I think it's pretty clear. You have left behind somebody that really came to the table with very negative intentions. And even if they didn't consciously have those negative intentions, their dark side did. And this person has a lot of healing to do. They're very manipulative and very deceptive. This says, I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. And this is something that you have learned through this situation. You've learned that, I can give my love, but I also must look at how somebody else is giving their love to me as well. And that's part of making healthy choices. All right, guys, I've shuffled these up beforehand, but whatever comes out when I'm kind of mix and mingle in here, that's what was meant for your messages. So let's just get what we got. Uh-oh, I have one that fell on the floor, so let me just grab that. Trying to run away. We're going to read that one first. I'm very curious as to the one that tried to run away. Oh, karma has its target. Now, karma can be good, but karma can be bad. But the fact that this one was running away, I think this is your person is going through some karma. I think they realize now, like, oh man, I really messed this up. And this says, say no, it's okay. Now that is all about setting boundaries. That's about making healthy choices, being able to say no when something is not healthy for you. Great message there. Your passion is driving you. If you feel incomplete, you aren't following it. And I think in this situation, when you were in this situation with this person, you didn't feel complete. You felt like, I got all this passion, but this passion is not coming back to me. And so, you had to make a decision to say, you know what, I'm not following where my passion is pulling me. And you had to walk away. And then we have cats and dogs can fight or choose to get along. And in this situation with this person coming in with this Knight of Swords in the reverse, this person came to fight. This person wanted to fight like cats and dogs, not get along harmoniously. They never cared. Now, it could be that this is how you feel about this person, or it could be the fact that they really didn't care as much as maybe they portrayed themselves to care, because they don't even love themselves. It's not about whether or not they can love you. It's about the fact that they never cared about themselves. Regrets can be so heavy. Oh man, this person is definitely in regrets. And now that I see that card, it makes me wonder if this person is thinking you never cared because you were able to be strong enough and walk away. Angels are around you now. And I love this card because you are well on your way to something great and harmonious for your life. And I believe your angels are definitely pulling you. You guys won't believe this. This says twin flames, and no lie, with the other twin flames, this lets you know that this was just a twin flame. This was not a relationship for the long haul. Painful one, but not one for the long haul. Not one that's going to go with you. A loved one from the other side is protecting you. And I think that goes right along with angels are around you now. You have a lot of spirit guides and a lot of ancestors from the other side that are helping you be strong and leading you into your true happiness. We have dig a hole or build a hole, your choice. And today you are deciding to build a mountain, to climb up on a hill. You are no longer going to stay digging a hole with this individual who was not bringing you what you needed. Somebody you were suspicious about. Somebody that wasn't bringing what you needed when you needed it. All right, you are stubborn and too rigid to see blessings clearly. Now, this is this person. This person that came with this bullying and aggressive behavior, they didn't even see what they had. Now they do. Now they see. If you are only trying to impress others, you will become unimpressed with yourself. This person definitely put on a mask when it came to this relationship early on, which is probably why you felt comfortable enough to make the emotional offer. But then when their mask came off and you started seeing their nasty, rude behavior, their unhappiness, it really started to turn you off from it. Clean your closet. I think that's what you're doing. You're like, you know what? You can move on and you can get up out of my closet so I can get me a whole new wardrobe. Being selfish doesn't become you. It really didn't. That's why you've got a situation where at one point you were attracted to them and now you're not. It is not attractive. It is not attractive being selfish and aggressive and assertive the way this person was. Last one, time to clean the circle. Remove those who don't serve you. What an appropriate message to end this with, because guess what? That is what you are doing. You are walking away from this situation. You are done with this person. This person can look back all they want to, but trust and believe when they do look back, they're only going to see a phoenix. They're not going to see those ashes that they left in their wake with all the pain that they left behind. You are rising above, Aries, and I am so proud of you. All right, guys, keep rising up. Keep looking for your higher good. And definitely make sure to come back and check out another video.